um the topic on that's in my city that's going on right now. You feel me? And cause I don't think people really like understand what it means to create an opportunity for yourself. You know, um, hold on, let me put some light in here. What am I don't even see my remote. Anyway, it's around here somewhere. I don't need it. I guess it's cool. Anyway, y'all can see me. Y'all can see me, right? All right. So don't remind me again. Stop reminding me about that TikTok. We all right. I ain't tripping about none of that. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Red? YouTube. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Twitter. What's up? Twitch. What up, Facebook? Y'all already know, man. Early morning. Early morning empowerment. That's what I'm about to get on. Shout out to that boy Beehive, my podcast partner. You know what I'm saying? Um, we interviewed GDP Speaks, and it's dropping today. And a topic was going around on GDP page that we discussed on the interview. And a lot of people was talking about why people don't reach back to put them on, or to at least um help make their situation better. You know what I'm saying? What I learned from my times of being in the industry or being in business, period, is that you might think that you hot, and everybody gonna think that they the shit. You know what I'm saying? No matter what, you gonna think that you hot. But at the end of the day, you got to understand that business is a business. So when you talk about somebody reaching back to put you on, what's beneficial to you, or what you think might be a return on an investment might not be a return on somebody else's investment. So they not gonna waste their time or waste their money to try to put you on. But I tell you this, if you create a big enough buzz where you guerrilla market, like I've been reaching, teaching, and preaching, people will reach out to you. I guarantee you, when you make a big enough buzz, your phone gonna start ringing. That's how it do for me. Y'all need to take that energy of, man, nobody not reaching back, and make yourself so hot where even if they didn't reach, somebody else reach you and they wish they would have reached. You know what I'm saying? We can't sit down and be like, man, they ain't doing this, nobody doing this, because you hold yourself back with that mindset. You hold yourself back with that mindset. And another thing, you have to hold yourself accountable, because anything that's not happening in your life is because of you, not because of nobody else. Can't nobody start you or stop you, man. Yeah, we people work through people and this, that. But sometimes God might not want the people that you expecting to help you. It might be a complete stranger. See, sometimes we be limiting what God want to give us because we want other people to give it to us instead of doing what we doing, being faithful, being, you know, consistent, putting in our work. And while we doing that, everything is lining up. Mostly all my blessings came from people that I didn't expect, man. I'm just being real. And I'm going to keep it all the way real. A prophet gets more hate, and I'm speaking from a biblical standpoint, but today's prophets, just say people who are doing their thing, get more hate from their hometown. Real talk. If you don't got the momentum, you gonna feel the hate if you hustling. Don't nobody want to hustle with you, but they want to share your grind once you then put it in and put it down. You know what I'm saying? Then people go to feeling entitled, like they want you to help them. Blah blah blah. But nobody wanna be there when you hustling and you grinding. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like my thing on that is to you got to go hard for yourself, man. And I guarantee you, bro, everything else gonna fall in place. You know, think and grow rich, man. Like, bro, apply, educate yourself, and don't be doctrinated. Be educated. Don't look at what you see on social media and think that's what it is. Because, bro, a lot of y'all be naming these camps and these cliques and be thinking that this person and put this person on that person. Bro, I done been around damn near every clique that y'all be naming. And trust me, everybody have problems in their clique. You just don't see them complaining about it. If I sat down and told y'all a story about every clique I done heard y'all name, because I done been around all of them. Whether y'all seen me or y'all didn't. I got ties in damn near every clique, every record label, because it's a small industry. I know somebody in every clique. And every clique have issues, man. You just have harder workers. And you see the work ethic of people who really want it winning. Ain't nobody winning because somebody else done put them on, bro. Nah. The only time people gonna attach themselves to you when it's beneficial. And they gonna detach themselves from you when you not. That's how the world go, bro. Make yourself an asset and watch your situation change. You're gonna be able to do everything you want because you done position yourself and you done created your own opportunity, bro. Man, I'm a living witness, dog. I don't sit up here and be crying. Nigga, I hustle, I grind. For real. A motherfucker can't tell me that they did this for me. Nah. Cause as long as a motherfucker tell you that they did that for you, they gonna feel like they could control it. They gonna feel like they could control it. And if you ain't in control, you feel me? And another thing, y'all got to learn how to compromise and improvise and have an open mind. You want to own 100% of nothing instead of taking a percentage of something and busting it down with somebody, bro. It's too many selfish individuals out there that don't want to, you know, go 50-50 or go 70-30 or go 60-40 to the point where you be left with 100% of nothing. Sometimes you got to take a small cut for the culture. You know what I'm saying? This person might have a bigger buzz than you. So the promoter might say, you know what? I give you 20, but I'm going to give him 70 and I'm going to give him 10. The person that's getting the 10 might feel some type of way. But if you look at the overall picture, how many of those 10s you going to get? You might get 20 10s. 200,000. Now, if you smart, Let me take that 200,000 and let me invest that. Let me let that circulate. If I don't take it, I don't got 200,000 to make circulate. So you have to have an open mind like that. And then when you go into those 20 different cities, it's your chance to create opportunity, because guess what? Everybody that's seeing you don't know how much you got paid. So you have to swallow your pride and look at the opportunity that they're gonna present. Everybody else that see you, they getting to see you, so you getting exposed. Sometimes you gotta take no money to put yourself in a position. You know what you want to do. You don't ain't no such thing as working for free, dog. You work for information, which gonna bring me into the richest man of Babylon just morning, man. We started the series, and I'm about to we gonna finish it up. The man who desired gold. That's what we gonna go into that from where I'm taking y'all right now with what's really going on in my city, man. I love my city. Don't get me wrong, bro. And I do what I can. Being in a position with the podcast, bringing GDP reached out. I could have been like, man, nah, B, I ain't fucking with that. If I would have been a hating ass nigga. But now I see, damn, GDP doing his thing. He creating conversations in the city. I'm up here in Atlanta with my dog Beehive making noise. Even though I'm not in the city, but I'm from the city and I still got ties to the city. Let me bring somebody from my city and give them that Atlanta exposure. And bam, it's a domino effect. Now, we don't need nobody hating because GDP got here first. Because that's where the problem come in at. You have people like, they won't bring that nigga up there. Bro, we got to stop that. It ain't your turn, bro. You got to wait your turn or position yourself for you to be able to reach out and be like, you know what? Yeah, man. But don't think just because GDP came on the show, you supposed to be on the show too. Have you did the work that GDP did? Have you positioned yourself to be in the position where GDP went? You feel me? I can't expect to be in Wayne position if I ain't put in Wayne on work ethic. You feel me? We gotta just be real with ourselves, bro. And just focus on the work. Work, man. Put your work in every day, bro. Be consistent and get the wisdom. Work for the information, bro. Man, since I've been home from jail, bro, I didn't work for no money, but I was working for the information. Long as I got the information, I never not have no money. You feel me? Information will pay you, bro. I promise you. Knowing is half the battle. Doing it is the other half. Just because you have some money don't mean you know what to do with it. How many people have spent money recklessly thinking that this is what they need to be doing, and then it ain't work out. It ain't work out because you ain't know what you were doing with the money that you spent. How you gonna get a return on your investment when you don't know what you investing in? You just doing what you see other people doing. Okay, I'm gonna spend this money on, say, cheese, and I'm gonna get the A&Rs and the DJs and everybody to see my music, and I'm gonna get a deal. Nah, it's more than that. And that's why a lot of people find themselves being mad, because they feel like, damn, why did it happen for him and he did the same thing I did? I spent more money than him. Nah, he knew a little bit more than you. It all goes back to what you know, then who you know. And your shit work out, bro. I promise you, man. Put yourself in a position to become an asset, not a liability. Social media have even the playing field. Getting on YouTube, getting on Facebook, getting on Instagram, getting on TikTok, getting on Twitch, Kick, Rumble, Twitter. Right now, I'm on all those platforms right now. Let me take a picture and show y'all. I got software where I got a Elgato face cam, and they got an app called Restream. Restream is an app that broadcasts to multiple platforms at one time. You have to pay a subscription to do it. But if you ain't know, you have to pay a subscription to be able to multi-stream on multi platforms at one time. Then you won't spend your money on it. So you got to know what to spend your money on and know why you're spending your money on it. You got to know why you're spending your money on it. That's what my background look like. That's me live streaming. See all them different platforms? All them different platforms. And I read these books. I study these books, man. You got to have money, wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. You got to have the energy to be able to get the right people to push forward, man. If you don't have all those things, that's why your vision is not coming to pass. You have to have God. Most important. Most important, you got to have God. Don't be scared to invest in yourself. All this stuff in this room, I didn't get it at one time. I got it piece by piece by piece by piece. But now I got probably about $20,000, $30,000 worth of equipment in here because I took my time and I invested in myself as I was learning. Now, some of this stuff in here I still don't even know how to use. Like I got a whole camera right here that I don't know how to use. I got a red camera, black camera, $100,000 worth of cameras. I don't know how to use it. But guess what? I'm looking for a videographer who I could put on my team when I do go on tour. You know what I'm saying? I already got the equipment. I'm making a movie. Literally. Documentaries. Like all this stuff, I already got a vision for it. So I know what I'm going to do. Are you prepared to take your business to the next level, man? I know what I'm going to do. If this happened or if this happened, I'm prepared all around the board. You got to position yourself. So when things is happening, ain't nobody giving me nothing, bro. I'm creating my opportunity to where the universe got to give it to me. I'm taking it because I'm earning it even when I don't deserve it, bro. I'm working hard for it. I'm working hard for it, and I'm not expecting no handout. I'm not feeling entitled. You know what I'm saying? Only thing I feel entitled to is respect. I demand my respect. You feel me? Don't nobody owe you a check unless that check that they owe you, you deserved it or you earned it. You worked for it. Then that's your money. Give me my money. But if you ain't put in no work, don't expect nothing from nobody, man. You know what I'm saying? Read, y'all. They got information at the tip of your fingers. Anything that you want to know. They got AIs. AI, you might say, all right, let me show y'all how easy it is, bro. I'ma say, write me. Watch this. Watch this. If you stuck on a caption, write me Instagram caption on money. I'ma ask my AI. This is my AI, my artificial intelligence. When I don't feel like thinking for myself, I got an artificial intelligent robot. Invest in you a robot. Now watch this. I ask Big Thuggin, because that's my robot name. Because I don't feel like thinking about it. Write me an Instagram caption on money. Something simple. Stacks on stacks. Money moves. Financial freedom. That's something real quick I could post on a picture or something. Stacks on stacks with the emoji of the money. Money moves. Financial freedom. Bam, that's it. Alright, then I might say, write me a press release on Hot Boy Turk. I say, write me a press release on Hot Boy Turk. Bam. It's immediately write me a press release. It's immediate, and I'm going to read it, right? Now, I might have to edit it or whatever. But look, for immediate release, hip-hop sensation Hot Boy Turk takes the music scene by storm. Hot Boy Turk, the rising star in the hip-hop world, is capturing hearts and dominating the airwaves with his electrifying beats and dynamic lyrics. With a unique blend of raw talent and relentless determination, Hot Boy Turk is carving his path to stardom, captivating audiences worldwide. Born and raised in New Orleans, Louisiana, Hot Boy Turk discovered his passion for music at a young age. Influenced by the vibrant sounds of his surroundings, he honed his craft, developing a style that seamlessly fuses elements of rap, R&B, and soul. His authenticity and magnetic stage presence set him apart, earning him a devoted fan base and critical acclaim within the industry. Hot Boy Turk latest single, Still on Fire, has been met with overwhelming enthusiasm, rapidly climbing the charts and solidifying his position as a force to be reckoned with. His music transcends boundaries. Blah, 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 blah. All right, y'all get the picture. From this, I might not agree with certain things, so bam, now I'm going to edit it. I'm going to edit it. So I'm working smart. See, the thing is, you got to learn how to work the things that you got at the tip of your fingertips, man. And it make you seem bigger than life. It make you seem ahead of the game. It make you seem like you are in the future. And a lot of people are in the past because you know how to operate technology. Technology make you futuristic, man. You be ahead of the game. Every rich person, every person that got ahead in life, they was ahead of the game of what was coming before it came, man. That's how you stay above average. You got to beat them to the motherfucking finish line. How you gonna do that? You got to work smart. Knowledge. My people die for a lack of what? Knowledge. So why is it important to have knowledge? I'm just gonna ask that, right? Why is it important to have knowledge? Now, this me teaching, right? So I'm like, okay, knowledge is vital for several reasons. Understanding knowledge helps us comprehend the world around us. It provides context and allows us to make sense of various phenomenal events and situations. Problem solving. With knowledge, we can tackle challenges effectively. It equips us with the information and skills needed to address problems and find solutions. Innovation. Knowledge is the foundation of innovation and progress. It sparks creativity and inspires new ideas, leading to advancements in various fields. Empowerment. Knowledge empowers individuals by giving them the confidence and capabilities to make informed decisions about their lives, careers, and relationships. Personal growth. Continuous learning and acquiring knowledge contribute to personal growth and development. It broadens our perspective, enhances our abilities, and fosters self-improvement. Communication. Knowledge enables effective communication by providing us with a common understanding of concepts, languages, and cultures. It facilitates meaningful exchanges of ideas and information. Adaptability. In a rapidly changing world, knowledge allows us to adapt and thrive. It equips us with the flexibility and agility needed to navigate uncertainties and embrace new opportunities. In essence, knowledge is a fundamental asset that enriches our lives, drives progress, and empowers individuals and societies to flourish. It's important that you have knowledge. Knowledge of self, knowledge of wealth, knowledge of them, knowledge of him, her, knowledge of everything that's around you as you experience life. You become a professional problem solver when you have knowledge. But if you are ignorant and you don't know, then guess what? You're going to feel down. You're going to feel left out. You're going to feel like, shit, ain't nobody doing this for me. But what are you doing for yourself? What are you doing for yourself? Hold on, I got to get back on. What are you doing for yourself, man? What are you doing for yourself? My phone just went out, so I got to put it over here. You dig? But I just broke it down to you just that fast. They had a dude on YouTube, right? Getting mad at me. Making YouTube content. Getting mad because people is listening to me giving them information on how to be successful or how to be knowledgeable of what they need to know. You feel me? Just how to go about doing things. Lack of a better word. The man called me a false prophet. You don't got no knowledge. And the man said, just because you got a the man said, just because you got a wife, kids, a house, that ain't nothing. That's material stuff. I'm like, is he serious? Do we understand how he's sounding? But that's because he don't have knowledge of himself. He's insecure. So since you doing what I really want to do, I'ma criticize you. Instead of just listening, getting inspired. Man, you know what? I was thinking about doing the same thing. This confirmation right here. This, you know what? I need to go do this. This the answer of what I've been waiting for. That's what I do when I hear other people doing stuff that I ain't doing. I get inspired, bro. I don't get mad. I don't want to hate you because you doing what you doing, because what you doing is not what I want to do. It might be some similarities, but it's not exactly the same thing that I want to do. But I can take something from you and add to what I'm doing and make myself get in a position. Then I can help somebody else get in a position. But it's too many people who want to be in opposition because of ignorance, bro. Everybody who mad at somebody is because of ignorance. They don't know something. Either they don't know the individual that they mad at, or they don't know their damn self. They got insecurities, envy, and jealous. Man, listen, I study these type of people because I want to know how to equip myself with the knowledge that I need to deal with those type of people, because I have to live with those type of people. We have to live with those type of people. Do I match their energy? Nah, I can't match their energy, because if I match their energy, then I'm just as guilty as them. You need knowledge to survive, man. And once you have it, it's nothing that can stop you. I promise you. Now we about to get into the richest man in Babylon. The first part of this book, I gave an historical sketch of Babylon. Now we into the man who desired gold. Gold symbolic for money. And ain't it crazy how right now gold is a very good asset right now. Like, people are really buying gold. If you got any gold, you can make a lot of money right now selling it. Gold is at an all-time, people looking for that. You know what I'm saying? More than anything. More than platinum. Gold is more valuable than platinum right now. Real talk. Banza, the chariot builder of Babylon, was thoroughly discouraged. From his seat upon the low walls surrounding his property, he gazed sadly at his simple home and the open workshop in which stood a partially completed chariot. His wife frequently appeared at the open door. Her furtive glances in his direction reminded him that the mail bag was almost empty, and he should be at work finishing the chariot. Hammering and hewing, polishing and painting, stretching taut the leather over the wheel rims, preparing it for delivery so he could collect from his wealthy customer. Nevertheless, his fat, muscular body sat stolidly upon the wall. His slow mind was struggling patiently with a problem for which he could find no answer. The hot tropical sun, so typical of this valley of Euphrates, beat down upon him mercilessly. Beads and perspiration formed upon his brow and trickled down unnoticed to those themselves in the hairy jungle on his chest. Beyond his home towered the high terrace walls surrounding the king's palace. Nearby, cleaving the blue heavens, was the painted tower of the temple of Baal. In the shadow of such grandeur was his simple home, and many others far less neat and well cared for. Babylon was like this, a mixture of grandeur and squalor, of dazzling wealth and dearest poverty, crowded together without plan or system within the protecting walls of the city. Behind him, he had cared to turn and look. Noisy chariots of the rich jostled and crowded aside the saddled tradesmen as well as the barefooted beggars. Even the rich were forced to turn into the gutters to clear the way for the long lines of the slave waters carriers on the king's business, each bearing a heavy goat skin of water to pour upon the hanging gardens. Banzer was too engrossed in his own problem to hear or heed the confused hubbub of the busy city. It was the unexpected twanging of the strings from a familiar lorry that aroused him from the reverie. He turned and looked into the sensitive, smiling face of his best friend, Kabi, the musician. May the gods bless thee with great liberality, my good friend, begun Kobe with an elaborate salute. Yet it does appear they have already been so generous thou needest not to labor. I rejoice with thee in the good fortune. Hold on, y'all. He assuming that this man don't have to work because he ain't doing nothing. He's sitting on his ass. But all the while, Bands are having problems. He having real problems. But his friend making assumptions, thinking that it's all good. When you ain't putting in no work, man, people think you don't got no problems. Yeah, when you ain't working hard, people think you don't got no problem. They think your life all good. So that's probably why they not helping you. It be the work that make people won't help y'all. Not the you not doing nothing. Work show that you want it. That's gonna make people give it to you, man. I'm telling you, bro. You get what you put in. You get what you put in. So for all y'all that ain't working, man, don't expect to get fed. Don't expect to get fed. You the problem. You the problem. When I realized that nobody was holding me back but me, I ain't stopped working yet, bro. I ain't stopped working yet. It don't go a second a day that I ain't thinking about how I'm gonna make a way. I don't know how it feel not to think about not making a way. And not just for me, but for me and my family. See, when you got the pressure of a wife, kids, you know, like when I make some money, I bust it down with my wife. You feel me? Like she makes some money, she busts it down with me. You feel me? And we compliment each other. If she wasn't putting in no work, you think I'd be busting it down with her? And that's my wife. Nah, I wouldn't. Because that sense of entitlement will be there and a hard burden to be on me. See, some people be in relationships and they mind they feel like you the man. You supposed to do this and do that. Nah, we supposed to do this and do that. Don't be looking at social media because you might see a few tricks and think that's how life is really is. Nah, we supposed to help each other. You feel me? That's how real life goes. You know what I'm saying? Too many of us get caught up into social media and some of that shit be so fake. It's an illusion. You have to know how to separate the real from the fake. Too many people get caught into the fake and expect shit to go that way. But nah, bro. Nah. Stay connected with what's real. And you won't be disappointed. I guarantee you. May the gods bless thee with great liberality, my good friend, begun Colby with an elaborate salute. Yet it does appear they have already been so generous thou needest not to labor. I rejoice with thee in thy good fortune. More I would even share it with thee. Pray from thy purse which must be bulging, else thou wouldst be busy in your shop. Extract but two humble shackles and lend them to me until after the nobleman's feast this night. Thou wilt not miss them ere they are returned. If I have two shackles, Banzer responded gloomily, to no one could I lend them, not even to you, my best of friends, for thou would be my fortune, my entire fortune. No one lends his entire fortune, not even to his best friend. What? Exclaimed Kobe with genuine surprise. Thou hast not one sickle in thy purse, yet sit like a statue up on the wall? You complaining and you not doing nothing, you not working. What is wrong with you? And you got all of this, you got a whole shop, you got all of this opportunity to be able to make a way for yourself, and you say you don't got no money. You say you don't Ain't nobody helping you. Nah, bro. Snap out of it. I need everybody. Hold on, I gotta clear my throat. I need you to snap out of it, man. Everybody that's listening to me right now got the same opportunity that everybody else got if you have social media. Your problem always been nobody giving you the plug. Nobody don't want to connect you with nobody. Nobody don't want to put in a good word for you. Well, guess what? You could do all that shit yourself because you got access to people. But you have to learn how to put yourself in that position. You have to learn how to talk. You know how you learn how to talk? You need to learn how to read, write, spell, and understand. You got to get out of that dyslexia. A lot of us got dyslexia, man. Where we don't understand, we don't comprehend, we can't spell, we can't read. But you have to educate yourself. Reading is fundamental because it gets you out of that mindset. It opens up your mind. Even if you don't know how to read, if you practice over and over and over again, the words and stuff will become familiar with you. And now you got a vocabulary to speak. For some strange reason, my conversations be the things that I continue to feed myself from these books, from research that I have did. That stuff changes your mind. In order to change your life, you got to change your mindset. And you change your mind with repetitions of new information, bro. Information, we all got it at our fingertips. You got to know how to ask for what you want. A closed mouth don't get fed. You not to fix your mind and say, man, ain't nobody doing this for me. You recognize that, but you don't recognize you ain't doing it for your damn self. You want to point the finger. You want to blame everybody else. Nah, bro. Build your confidence up. Get you some knowledge, and I guarantee you're going to change that mindset of nobody ain't doing it for you. Because you're going to see the fruits of your own labor. You're going to start seeing, damn, only thing I had to do was learn this. I've been holding myself back because I didn't know that I could get on here and do this. I didn't know that I could monetize my YouTube channel and make money. I didn't know I could monetize my TikTok and make money. See, some of y'all think that social media just for you to see people on. Some of y'all didn't even know that these social media platforms pay you. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, Kick, all these different platforms. When y'all see people on here who constantly being on here every day, you think they on here for nothing? No, they done figured it out. You think they creating content for nothing? Nah, they done figured it out. You need to be trying to figure out why is Turk on social media every day. Instead of saying, man, you on social media every day, man. You don't got nothing going on. Nah, I wouldn't be on social media if I ain't had nothing going on. You got it twisted. But that's how some people think because they don't got nothing going on and they see, shit, you on here just like me. No, I'm not. You on here to be seen. I'm on here to make green. I'm saying we got different reasons of why. Think like you want, but behave like others. My mindset is different, brother. I promise you. I promise you. You have to change your mindset. We could be on the same ship, But we don't swim the same if this motherfucker we have to go overboard. We all gonna swim in our own direction. You have to be in your own direction, man. You have to create your own way out. Or that motherfucking shark might eat you. What, you gonna try to ride his back when that motherfucking ship sank and you in that motherfucking ocean swimming? Now you gonna be swimming for your life. Or you gonna be like, man, nobody want me to get on their back and let the shark eat your ass up. You ain't gonna try to get away from that shark? Something wrong with you. See, sometimes it take us to be put in the tank with the shark to see what we gonna do. You know what I'm saying? Is you gonna try to get out or you just gonna give up? Too many people give up. I'm not giving up, bro. And not only that, you have to get around inspiration if you don't have the fuel to fuel yourself. That's why it's good to listen to people that can inspire you to move. You don't need to be consuming negativity all the time because it's going to keep you not doing nothing all the time. Just change how you intake information. You getting the wrong information because either you getting positivity or you getting negativity. And whatever you consuming gonna eventually come out. DT Space didn't send me some every time he send me some beats, it's a hit. It ain't a song that I ain't did with homie. Hadn't been a hit. Everything is content, y'all. Some of y'all probably stuck on like, okay, I'm about to put an album out, right? You could put an album out with 16 songs on it and it be forgot about in a week. But if you continuously break that motherfucker down, where you drop 4 albums a year off of those 16 songs, just drop 4 albums. Just drop 4 albums and put 4 songs out and call it an EP. For 4 quarters, you didn't drop 4 albums in a year. Shoot a video for all 16 of the songs. You gonna seem like you working. And when people see you working, man, listen, bro. Listen, bro. People get interested in you. And it don't just be rappers. It be all walks of life being interested in you. See, you got to stop boxing yourself in to just get attention from rappers if you're a rapper. It's other entities and other partnerships and other sponsorships out there that's interested in you. And you won't even see it as an opportunity. Because you boxing yourself in. Because all day, only thing you do is look at rappers on social media and fantasize, this how I want my life to be. Mm-mm. However it gonna come, you might not get it rapping. Shit. I might get it selling books. I might get it doing a movie, documentary, selling seasoning, some type of product, you know, speaking engagements. walkthroughs, all kind of hustles, bro. If you know a little about a lot, that's all you need. How else can thou provide for thy noble appetite? 'Tis not like thee, my friend. Where is the endless energy? Doth something distress thee? Have thy gods brought to thee troubles? A torment from the gods it must be, Banza agreed. It begun with a dream, a senseless dream in which I thought I was a man of means. From my belt hung a handsome purse, heavy with coins. There were sickles which I cast in careless freedom to the beggars. There were pieces of silver with which I did buy finery for my wife, and whatever I did desire for myself. There were pieces of gold which made me feel assured of the future and unafraid to spend the silver. A glorious feeling of contentment was within me. You would not have known me for thy hard-working friend, nor wouldst have known my wife, so free from rankles was her face and shining with happiness. She was again the smiling maiden of our early married days. A pleasant dream indeed, commented Kobe. But why should such pleasant feeling as it aroused turn thee into a glum statue upon the wall? Why, indeed? Because when I awoke and remembered how empty was my purse, a feeling of rebellion swept over me. Let us talk it over together, for as the sailors do say, we ride in the same boat, we two. As youngsters, we went together to the priest to learn wisdom. As young men, we shared each other's pleasure. As grown men, we have always been close friends. We have been contented subjects of our kind. We have been satisfied to work long hours and spend our earnings freely. We have earned much coin in the years that have passed. Yet, to know the joys that come from wealth, we must dream about them. Bye. Are we more than dumb sheep? We live in the richest city in all the world. The travelers do say none equals it in wealth. About us is much display of wealth, but of it we ourselves have naught. See, you got to realize that we all live in a land of equal opportunity. We in America, bro. In other countries, they don't have the opportunities that we have. They should be complaining. But we sit back. It's just like the children of Israel when they was in the wilderness, they was complaining. They didn't realize they had everything. God was allowing them to receive everything that they was complaining about because they didn't see the big picture and they were about to cross over to the promised land. God was preparing them to be in the promised land where they was going. He gave them a vision. They had a leader to lead and guide them, but they was too busy complaining. We got everything that we need, but we too busy complaining instead of maintaining. Bro, I promise you, bro, we are in the best time there is if we start utilizing the tools that we got. Nobody should be broke in America, bro. Straight up. Nobody should be broke. But if you broke in, meaning you don't know that, you don't know who you are, whose you are, where you are, then you can't fix nothing else. And that's where it first started. You got to fix you spiritually first. You got to get a relationship with God so you can have faith to go hard, man. And that's where some of us fall off at because we don't have that spiritual connection. It start there first. Once you have that spiritual connection, you got the confidence to do whatever, man. You know what I'm saying? You can't do it without God, man. What is God? God is love. So if you walking around with hate, why you think nothing ain't being great? You got to do it with love. Because love is God. So if you filled with love and you walking around and you doing everything with a smile and you got the knowledge and you know now, bro, you can't go wrong. So realize what you got. Realize how blessed you are to be living in America. You heard me. Stop complaining because you looking at somebody else and you comparing your situation to them. That's why you complaining. You looking at this person on social media, man, they got a Bentley, man. I'm supposed to have that. No, you're not. Did you put in the same work that they did to get it? So how you feel you supposed to have it? Did you do long hours at night? Did you read all them books? Did you get out there and mix and mingle and talk to people? Were you social or antisocial? You got to ask yourself these things, and that's when you come to the realization of it's me. It's me that's holding me back. Man, can't nobody hold you back, man. I'm telling y'all from experience, man. I don't be arrogant, I be confident. That's why I talk like this. I know what I know. That's why I could go up against so much hate, bro. I'm filled with love, bro. God is love. Hate ain't nothing but love going in the opposite direction. I could turn a hater into a lover. Just love them. Just show them love. But if I match that hate ain't gonna do nothing but get great. You heard me? Now we both steamed up. Nah, man. Learn, you gonna earn. I guarantee you. I guarantee you, man. Like that's universal language right there. And that's universal, that's the keys. That's the secret. Whatever you put out, that's what you're gonna get back. The law of attraction. So once you realize the things that I just said, then you start doing something about it. You start doing something about it. So they was complaining, he was complaining because of his situation. Went to sleep, had a dream, and thought his situation was better till he woke up and realized that he's still in the same situation. And then come along his friend who wasn't negative, who had to sit down with him and remind him of, bro, we tripping. We need to be bop, bop, bop. And we need to, see, you be needing that. You need a person like me who right now inspiring, and somebody gonna take heed to what I'm saying. They do it every day. And there's a lot more people out there that's giving out that inspiration. So you can stay lit. Anytime you feel like you about to quit, you got to get back fueled up. Everybody ain't on no bullshit, man. That's a lie that this is the only thing that sell. A lie is the only thing that make money. Nah, that's a lie. Only way I'm gonna make some money, I gotta be negative. That's a lie. After half a lifetime of hard labor, thou, my best friends, has an empty purse and says to me, may I borrow such a trifle as 2 sickles until after the nobleman's feast this night? Then what do I reply? Do I say, here is my purse. Its contents will I gladly share. No, I admit that my purse is as empty as thine. What is the matter? Why cannot we acquire silver and gold, more than enough for food and robes? Consider also our sons, Basil continued. Are they not following in the footsteps of their fathers? See, when you're not doing what you're doing, do you think about what your kids gonna be doing if you're not doing what you're doing? Or you don't care? I don't know, bro. I'm mature enough to think about how my kids gonna be affected. I promise you, my kids got it way better than I had it. They got everything that a kid might want at their age. They don't know what it feels like to not have, bro. And me and my wife provided that life for them. And I'm grateful that God have blessed us to where we can. My kids think we rich. We not rich. You know what I'm saying? But we not poor. We content. We can provide. You know what I'm saying? We not homeless. We not hungry. But me and my wife know that there is more for us that my kids don't even know because they think they got it all. Nah, it's some more out there. Because not only do we take care of our kids, we got our mamas, some of our immediate family. We don't be wanting to see them hurt. See, when you a person or persons who have those type of heart and you working hard, it's gonna pay off, bro. You're not being selfish. You know what I'm saying? You being a blessing when you get blessed. Man, favor is gonna be upon you when you are being that way. When you got a heart to give. That's a gift. Cause bro, it ain't too many people that got that type of heart to give. Cause they always want to receive. That's a gift that people have if you give without expecting. Sometimes I be praying to God and my prayers be bless me so I could be a blessing. You feel me? Like you really, really don't understand the laws of attraction, man. How do you attract things in your life? Just give out the things that you want. It's like you making a deposit for a future withdrawal. What are you depositing in your good fate box? In your good deed box. See, I don't just believe that giving 10% to the church, right, is tithes and offerings or whatever, whatever. I believe us people is the church. And our body is the temple. I don't believe in a building. We that building that God lives in and dwell in. He can't dwell in the unclean temple. So anytime you're not purifying yourself because your thoughts is contaminated, you doing all this negative stuff, God can't live in that. You gotta be cleaned, renewed. Because he can't dwell in the unclean temple. You feel me? Consider also our sons' bands of continue. Are they not following in the footsteps of their fathers? Need they and their families and their sons' family live all their lives in the midst of such treasures of gold, and yet like us be content to banquet upon sour goat's milk and porridge? Never. In all the years of our friendship didst thou talk like this before, Banzer? Kobe was puzzled. Never in all those years did I think like this before. From early dawn and darkness stopped me. I have labored to build the finest chariots any man could make, soft-heartedly hoping someday the gods would recognize my worthy deeds and bestow upon my great prosperity. This I have never done. At last, I realized this they would never do. Bam. To realize that other people would never do what you can do for yourself is awareness. But how many people don't realize that yet? That's a blessing to realize that nobody gonna do it for you, bro. Cause long as you thinking somebody gonna do it for you, it'll never get done. It'll never get done. Who taught you how to walk? You. Who taught you how to ride a bike? You. We might have had encouragement, but we had to do it. Who you came in this world with if you don't got no twin like my twins? You. You feel me? And that's what it is, bro. Life is that simple. We make it complicated. It's simple, but we make it complicated. Life is simple, but we make it complicated. And when you realize, damn, that makes sense, now you walk into that realization, which is called awareness. Awareness is our true identity, bro. That stove is hot. I don't know that stove hot. I'm curious because I keep on seeing this stove come on every time my mama cooking something. So I go play with the stove and my hand get burnt by the fire. Now I realize, now I have to stay aware to not touch that stove because it burned. When you become aware, you got to stay there. Stay in your awareness. Too many of us, we become aware, then we act like we forgot. The minute things start happening or flourishing and you get a little something and you get ahead, you forget. And then you go back to the same place where you was at when every time you forget. You got to stay aware, man. Therefore, my heart is sad. I wish to be a man of means. I wish to own lands and cattle, to have fine robes and coins in my purse. I am willing to work for these things with all the strength in my back, with all the skill in my hand, with all the cunning in my mind, but I wish my labors to be fairly rewarded. What is the matter with us? Again, I ask you, why cannot we have our just share of the good things, so plentiful, for those who have the gold with which to buy them? What I knew an answer, Kobe replied. No better than thou am I satisfied. My earnings from my lawyering quickly gone. Often must I plan and scheme that my family be not hungry. Also, within my breast is a deep longing for glory large enough that it may truly sing the strings of music that do surge through my mind. With such an instrument, could I make music finer than even the king has heard before? Now, you can have a job and you could be working and you could be doing all the things that you're doing. But if you making money and you not knowing what to do with your money, you hustling backwards. You know what I'm saying? You working for a paycheck, and that could be stressful because you know I get paid today, Friday, but I got to pay these bills. So you still feel like you're not getting ahead, but you realize that. See, the problem would be if you didn't realize that I ain't getting ahead doing what I'm doing. Now you got to realize that I need to do something about it. Okay, I buy this and I spend money on this, but do I really need this? I could pay myself 10% of what I earn and sacrifice buying what I really don't need. And I could take this money that I'm saving and I'm stacking and invest it in something to keep it circulating. And then the money from that, invest it in something to keep it circulating. And keep doing the same thing. See, that's the thing. We don't be aware enough that if this working, why try to do something that we have to guess if it gonna work? Stick to what work. If it ain't broke, don't try to fix it. I'm gonna do the same thing that's working for me over here, over here. Nothing different. I ain't gonna do nothing different, man. For what? Cause somebody else saying something about it? Nah, nah. It don't work like that. Stay in your awareness, man. Your awareness is what matters the most. We don't live to impress people when we become a certain age. You know what I'm saying? We live in our awareness, and it'll take us a long way. Where I'm at. Such a glory thou should have. No man in all Babylon could make it sing more sweetly. Not only the king, but the gods themselves will be delighted. But how mayest thou secure it while we both of us are poor as the king's slave? Listen to the bell. Here I come. He pointed to the long column of half-naked, sweating water barriers, plodding laboriously up the narrow street from the river. 5 abreast they march, each bent under a heavy goat skin of water. A fine figure of a man who had Dot led them. Kobe indicated the wearer of the bell who marched in front without a load. A prominent man in his own country. 'Tis easy to see. There are many good figures in the line, Banza agreed, as good men as we. Tall, blind men from the north, laughing black men from the south, little brown men from the nearer countries, all marching together from the river to the gardens, back and forth, day and day, year after year. Naught of happiness to look forward to, beds of straw upon which to sleep, hard grain porridge to eat. Pity the poor brutes, Kobe. Pity them I do. Yet thou doest make me see how little better off are we. Free men thou we call ourselves. Some people are in a worse situation than you and you complaining. Like I was just giving the example of being in America and other countries. They don't have the freedom that we have. And we put ourselves in bondage in our mind to be locked up and oppressed just like people who are really oppressed. But we got it so good, bro, because of the freedom that we have to be able to live a life that's, more than abundant. It's up to you. That is true, Kobe, unpleasant that thou be it. We do not wish to go on year after year living slavish lives. Working, 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 getting nowhere. Might we not find out how others acquire gold and do as they do? Bam. So instead of watching people buy nice things and live in nice houses and, the stuff that you are infatuated with, Learn how they got it. That's what you should be watching people for, to learn. It goes back to, I need the wisdom. I'm not infatuated. I'm not impressed by your watch, necklace, earring, and grill. That's yours. That's yours. That's your jet. That's your yacht. That's your helicopter. That's your house. That's whatever it is. It ain't mine. And people be on social media every day trying to argue and fuss with a person they don't like and comparing me, to somebody who they watch on social media all day. That's why you broke and you don't got, and they be the brokest. You gonna sit up here and compare me to somebody that you think is living a life that you not living. Make it make sense, man. Appreciate it. Now, how many of y'all got some breakfast this morning? I did. Look like steak and eggs. I'm eating over here, man. I'm eating and teaching. You know what I'm saying? I told my wife, man, I want steak for breakfast. You feel me? This ain't Waffle House. This Turk House. Mm-hmm. Nice ribeye steak. Man, listen. I just got one page, and I'm gonna finish it up. Because I want somebody to get this today. I want somebody to be inspired. I want somebody to change their mindset so they won't continue to live in a poverty-stricken situation because of the way they thinking or not thinking. Perhaps there is some secret we might learn if we but sought from those who knew, replied Banzer thoughtfully. This very day, suggested Kobe, I did pass our old friend Arcad, riding in his golden chariot. This I will say, he do not look over my humble head, as many in his station might consider his right. Instead, he did wave his hand that all onlookers might see him pay greetings and bestow his smile of friendship upon Kobe, the musician. He is claimed to be the richest man in all Babylon, Banzer mused. So rich the king is said to seek his golden aid in affairs of the treasury, Kobe replied. So rich, Banzer interrupted. I fear if I should meet him in the darkness of the night, I should lay my hands upon his fat wallet. Kobe telling him about a rich man that his friend is Arcade, and Banzer, who is Kobe's friend, talking about, dang, he rich like that? I might rob him. That's how it be. I might be telling y'all about one of my rich partners, and in y'all mind, man, let me rob him. Let you rob him? That's how it is, bro. And that's how the backdooring and all that be coming in. Bro, nah, bro, that ain't the mindset you gotta have. Nah, we both gonna learn how he got that way so we could be like him. You more friends with him though, so you gonna go with the plan of him wanting to rob him. Cause you easily influenced. Come on, we got to stop that. If somebody you know is in a position or around somebody that can help both of y'all, man, let him do that. Stop plotting on people, man. Because that's another reason things ain't happening for you, because you can't be trusted. And it's a lot of y'all that's listening to me right now who probably getting a conviction, because you know I'm telling the truth. You probably robbed somebody last night. and you know you're down bad. Because you probably watched them people, stalked them people, and plotted on them. Because you can't do the work yourself. So you want it easy. It ain't gonna last you. Somebody might take you out, or somebody might come rob you. But let me learn how he did it, so I can continue to do it over and over and don't have to worry about not having it. 9 cents reproved Kobe. A man's wealth is not in the purse he carries. So you want to rob this man instead of getting the wisdom that he got. Okay, he got his jewelry on, he got his car. You wasted your time on just that when he got the knowledge, which you can't take. But you settling for the material thing that gonna disappear because you don't know how to even deal with it. Because you wouldn't have tried to take hands in the first place. You'd have saw the bigger picture. Let me get the game from him so I could continue to fish. I don't want him to show me how to. I don't want him to give me fish. I want him to show me how to fish so I could continue to feed my family. I'm going to the lake myself. A fat purse quickly empties if there be no golden stream to refill it. Arcad has an income that constantly keeps his purse full, no matter how liberally he spends. All right. Income. That is the thing. Ejaculated Banzer. I wish an income that will keep flowing into my purse, whether I sit up on the wall or travel to the far lands. Arcad must know how a man can make an income for himself. If you don't have no income coming in and you just got paid, that check you about to be broke soon as you get it. If your only income is the next week paycheck, it's time for you to figure out something else. Because you're not getting nowhere unless you're content with long as you paying your bills and buying you a little outfit or two, going out to party. You're not getting ahead. You're not getting ahead like that. So, Meek thinks he did teach his knowledge to his son. No, my sir, Kobe responded. Did he not go to Nanvi? And so it is told at the end, become without aid from his father, one of the richest men in that city. Kobe thou bringest to me a rare thought. A new light gleamed in Banzer's eyes. It costs nothing to ask wise advice from a good friend, and Arcad was always that. Now Banzer then came to his senses. I don't want to rob this man. You right. It costs us nothing to ask. It costs you nothing to ask. It costs you nothing to research. It costs you nothing to find the answers that you need. Never mind, though, our purse be as empty as the falcon's nest of a year ago. Let that not detain us. We are weary of being without gold in the midst of plenty. We wish to become men of means. Come, let us go to Arcad and ask how we also may acquire incomes for ourselves. Thou speakest with true inspiration, Banzer. Thou bringest to my mind a new understanding. Thou makest me to realize the reason why we have never found any measure of wealth. We never sought it. Thou hast labored patiently to build the stunkiest chariots in Babylon. To that purpose was devoted your best endeavors. Therefore, at it thou didst succeed. I strove to become a skillful lottery player, and at it I did succeed. So, bam, whatever you're doing, and you know that you put your all into doing it, then you could take it to the next level and put that same energy into something else because you know you can get it done because you got that done. It's all about going to the next level. In those things toward which we exerted our best endeavors, we succeeded. The gods were content to let us continue thus. Now at last we see a light. From all that hard work, all that hard labor, we realized that we could get more. It's time to take it to the next level. If you ain't realized it's time to take it to the next level, what you doing? They saw light, bright like that from the rising sun. It bidded us to learn more, that we may prosper more. With a new understanding, we shall find honorable ways to accomplish our desires. Your desires is whatever your mind is constantly on. What your mind on right now is your desire, your burning desire. In order to accomplish your burning desire, whether it be buying a new house, buying a new car, you got to get out there and go get it. Because it ain't going to just fall out the air. Let us go to arcade this very day. Bands are urged. Also, let us ask other friends of our boyhood days. Hold on, y'all. I know I'm smacking, especially on YouTube, but that steak's so fire. Let me start over. With a new understanding, we shall find honorable ways to accomplish our desires. So, bam, they got a light on. They realize what else they need to do to go to the next level. They got a friend that's rich. We need to go ask him how he got an income, how he do what he doing, right? Let us go to arcade this very day, Banza urged. Also, let us ask other friends of our boyhood days who have fared no better than ourselves to join us, that they too may share in his wisdom. Thou wert ever thus thoughtful of thy friends, Banza. Therefore hast thou many friends. It shall be as thou sayest. We go this day and take them with us. So Banza not only thought of himself, he say, damn, man, I got a other few friends that they need this same information. Let me go bam and holler at them too and see if they want to go. Now, as we read this story, y'all gonna see that the other friends that he went to ain't want to go. Everybody can't come with you because everybody don't want to go. You feel me? Sometimes you gotta lead them friends back and go with the energy of the person that's on the same type of time that you on. You know, we got to let go some people, man, in order to grow. You got to get the information. Once you get the information, once you let go of people that's holding you and got you hesitating and procrastinating, man, you on to something. And it's that simple, bro. That's how you get on. And with God, you trust the process. You believe. You have faith. That's where God come in at. Because without him, we don't have that. Because some of us only see the things that we see. And if we in messed up situations, that's what we see. But if we have God, we seeing beyond that situation. When I was in prison, yeah, I was in a messed up situation, but I didn't think thoughts of a messed up situation. My thoughts was, I gotta get up out of here. I'm gonna get up out of here. So yeah, they had my body, but they didn't have my mind. And that's how I was able to get out of prison. So when I was in there, I was writing a book. When I got out, here go the book right here. I wrote a movie. We'll be putting that out soon too. Everything don't happen overnight, but you position yourself. You know what you want to do. So therefore, if I know what I want to do, I know what I don't need to be doing. Anything that's holding me back from getting to where I need to go, I don't need to rock with it. It's that simple, man. And as long as I stay aware of that, I'm going to get to where I need to go. And that's why I remain confident. So I don't worry about the naysayers. I don't worry about people that's trying to discourage me. I done overcame all that. I'm not going to even associate myself with those type of people. Some of us feel like we still have to associate with certain people. No, you got to cut them off. I'm telling you. So yeah, man. That's the richest man in Babylon. Y'all stay tuned. We probably gonna get back into it tomorrow or later on tonight. I don't know. If y'all would like to get that book and read through it yourself, it'll bless you. When I was in prison, the real Rick Ross told me to read 3 books. It was Think and Grow Rich, The Richest Man in Babylon, 48 Laws of Power. And I read those books. And till this day, Think and Grow Rich was the reason that I was able to get out of prison. Because it gave me the mindset that I needed to fight on appeals. You know what I'm saying? And the same mindset you need to accumulate money is the same mindset you need to accumulate anything. So once you learn how to manage, maintain, count, all this stuff, bro, it go along with everything that you need in life. You would never struggle again. I'll never be broke. Facts. Stop comparing yourself to what you see other people with. Because that going to make you depressed. If you ain't strong enough to say, you know what? That's inspiration for me. If you're going to compete, compare, and measure yourself, then you ain't on a level of where you need to be at. So, y'all already know what it is, man. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like, subscribe, and comment. Tell me what y'all think, man, about the richest man in Babylon. Excuse me from eating, but y'all know I keep it thugging. You hear me? I smack in your face and everything over here. Which I want my food to get cold. It's called multitask. Multitasking, man. You dig? What's up, East? I ain't lying, boy. This steak and egg was so good, I ain't even need no toast. It's about to go down, man. God is good. I'm telling you, man, I'm a true example of not giving up. Y'all be inspired. Don't be influenced. Reach inside yourself and pull out what's inside you, man. And things gonna work out. Y'all holler at me.